Good morning, lovely ones. How are you? I hope you're doing really well. I can't wait to share the angel messages with you today at the start of this brand new week, and we're heading on into June. Yes, it was May last week when I was doing the messages. Now it's June. Halfway through the year, eh? So exciting. So, this weekend, or, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in the UK, we had the Jubilee celebrations, and it was the Platinum Jubilee. So our Queen has been doing her job for 70 years. Can you believe that? It's absolutely incredible. And she actually ascended to the throne at the age my daughter is right now. I can't imagine my daughter ruling a country in a commonwealth. So it's an extraordinary thing that our Queen has done. So rightfully so, we were all celebrating for days on end, and we had some amazing pageants and celebrations. So I hope that you got to enjoy some of those where you were, and let me know how your weekend was. I certainly enjoyed watching lots of the festivities and the marching and the pageantry on television, and I had a wonderful day out in Manchester with my daughter, and it was my birthday yesterday, so we've got a special pick a card reading where I literally pick a card because I've got some of my birthday cards, and I thought I'd get you to pick one of those, and then you'll get some beautiful messages from that, from the Sacred Forest Oracle, which is a lovely gift that my daughter got me for my birthday. So we got new cards to use, and thank you everybody. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who took the time to wish me happy birthday. All of your beautiful wishes, everybody who sent me cards and presents as well, was very, very humbling. So thank you so much, my loves. You are amazing. So yeah, I had a wonderful, literally 4 days of celebrations, so it made it feel very special. I have some updates for you as well on a couple of things, so I'll just get those in quickly. So those of you who are waiting on my little spirit animal deck and guidebook, because of the Jubilee, I did send an email out to everybody who's ordered the book and the card deck. I sent that out on Thursday last week, I think. So if you didn't get it, check your junk mail folders because it'll be in there. And to say that my books are stuck in a delivery depot, with Parcel Force, because they weren't delivering any parcels from Wednesday onwards, and they've got a huge backlog, so it doesn't look like I'm getting them today either. So it will be tomorrow before I can ship them, my loves, at the earliest. I hope they come tomorrow, fingers crossed. And there's really nothing I can do about that. It is just part of what's happened with the Jubilee, and because they're part of Royal Mail, and Royal Mail just shuts down and doesn't deliver, or that arm of Royal Mail does that. So there's no point in me tearing my hair out and getting frustrated about it, because there's really nothing I could do, honestly. If I could do something, I would, but my sincere apologies to everybody who's waiting to get your books and your deck of cards. It will be with you very, very soon, my loves. I'm super, super, super sorry, and it'll be worth the wait, honestly. And then anybody who has booked onto my Animal Magic Workshop with Rachel Norris, where we're going to be delving into the topic of spirit animals. Rachel's going to be showing you how to make some amazing animal jewellery, and that is happening on Thursday. If anybody would like to come to that, I have sent the joining instructions out to all of you who've booked on today. So I've still got a few, like a very small number of places left on that if you'd like to book on. And if you have already booked on, you have got your joining instructions. So check your emails, go into your junk and spam mail folders, because they often land in there. And if they have, I'm really sorry. I can't do anything about that either. I'm just apologising all the time, aren't I? Right, I'm going to go and grab the link for you for that workshop, just so that you have it if you'd like to join us for that. 2 seconds. Here I am. There is the link. So if anybody would like to come along and join us for that workshop, you're more than welcome. There's about 5 places left, I believe. So whilst I'm shuffling the cards for the week, let's have a look and see who's joining us this morning. We've got Pareda Murphy. We've got Marcy Hernandez. Thank you, my darling. It's your birthday yesterday as well, so happy birthday to you. Samar Radvan is here. Good morning to you and to Jane McGuinness, to Nancy Zimmerman. Good morning, fellow Gemini. Yes, exactly. Vanessa Dempsey, good morning to you. Thank you, Jackie Bradshaw. Julie Kubiak, thank you so much for the wine. Pink Prosecco, that was such a lovely surprise. Jennifer Sylvia, good morning to you. Fiona White, good morning. Cindy O'Shea and Jackie Bradshaw, good morning to you. Hannah Anderson and Sharon Barker, hello darlings. Deb Stacey and Denise Spruches and Sandra Kennedy. Sorry, my eyes are a little bit weird this morning. Oh, thank you for the birthday stars. Sorry, Fantasia, you're so sweet. Good morning, Anne McGarry in Dublin and Julie Hans in Hertfordshire. Thank you for the stars. Laurie, if anybody would like to send stars, you'll see a little stars icon at the bottom of the screen, so you can just pop on over, and stars are just 1 cent, so you can spend as little or as much as you like. But it all goes towards supporting the page and the work that we do here, the labour of love that goes on here. And thank you so much for your support, everybody. And Sandra Yaskiel is watching. Good morning to you. We will have a spirit animal for the week. I think we should. That's very important, isn't it? I forgot to do that this last week. Do you know I did? Forgot. Because I was talking so much. And our pick a card reading is literally pick a card. Pick one of my cards. But I'll get onto that later. Good morning, Amanda. How are you? So do tell me what you did for the Jubilee. Were there any street parties going on where you are? And Sandra's watching from London. Did you go to London? Oh, fantastic. You lucky thing. Let's have a little angel card for the week as well. Why not? Because we can. Because it's the first week in June proper. Happy June to everyone. And also, Mercury is now direct. Isn't that amazing? Mercury's direct. So Mercury, anybody who's ruled by Mercury, if you're a Virgo, if you're a Gemini, you'd be sighing that you'd be heaving a sigh of relief, because Mercury is our ruling planet, and it's been making things go a bit wonky and haywire. Hence the delays with my books, I feel. So I was just saying, my books are stuck in a depot behind a backlog of Jubilee parcel deliveries, because the country was shut down for parcel deliveries from Parcel Force for 4 days, and it ain't no sign of it arriving today, so it looks like tomorrow. Okay, Helen Early, good morning to you, and Marianne, good morning. So this is the first half of this week, of this brand new month, and we have the 8 of Air. So whilst I was saying that Mercury is direct, it does take a little while for it to get straightened out again, because if you think about it, Mercury, so imagine this little rose quartz dice is Mercury. It's flying around the cosmos and it's going noom, and then it goes, I'm stopping, and I go in retrograde, and I go in retrograde, and I go in retrograde, and when I go direct, I'm not where I started because I've gone backwards. So we always say it's like Mercury's got his cosmic coffee to wake up, and then it has to move along a little bit, and then it's going to get to where it started from, and then it can kind of all full steam ahead. So even though it's direct, we may still encounter some barriers, some obstacles in the first half of this week. Hence, what is happening with me? I'm waiting for my books to arrive. There are delays, and sometimes we just have to suck it up. We have to wait. We just have to not get in a tizzy about it, not get ants in our pants. And it's an illusion of being trapped. And it's an illusion. Okay, so when nothing's moving ahead as quickly as you'd like. You've got 2 choices, haven't you? You can either sit there and rant and get angry with people about things, or angry with yourself, or angry about the situation. Or you can just go, I've done all I can, and I will be gracious. We'll be like the Queen. Look at our Queen. She's so beautiful. She's so gracious. She doesn't complain. She doesn't whine. She doesn't give interviews. She just gets on with the job. We never know what's going on in her mind because she doesn't show it, because it's not, you know, in her world, she is there to suck it all up. And yes, behind closed doors, she probably has a few cries and a few tantrums, but we would never ever know it. And so this is the graciousness card. This is power, accepting, you know, we have the power to make a choice about how we respond to any frustrating situations, don't we? And if we want to choose to be angry and lash out or get frustrated or cry, that's a choice. And if we choose to go, I'm going to be like the Queen and I'm just going to go with the flow and I'm going to be brave and I'm going to dig on in there, then, you know, that's true power, is when you can absorb that light, isn't it? And just go, right, it's happening for a reason. There's nothing I can do. I've done all I can. And now I'm just going to exhale and I'm going to wait patiently. And I'm going to wait for that moment when I can access my power, when I can leap into action. And sometimes this card can be about believing we don't have power in a situation. So just because you don't have the power to do one thing doesn't mean you don't have the power to do something else. So if there's something, some avenue you feel is blocked for you, then what you need to do is you need to pick up the power in other areas of your life, because you're not completely stuck and you're not completely powerless. Okay. So, good morning to Lucy Blackster and Joey Cook and Megan Brown. Hello, lovely ones. How are you all doing? I was just explaining that my books are delayed because Parcel Force has a backlog of deliveries. So, they won't be going out today like I promised, unfortunately. So my sincere apologies about that. But all I can do is find my power in other ways and do other things. So the second half of the week, what does that represent for us all? Oh, look at this. We've got 2 number 8s. Now, this is a week where we've got choices around how powerful we can be. And where we might be feeling annoyed, frustrated about something, we have the power to change that. We do have the power to say no. We've got the power to walk away. We've got the power to move towards the things that do light us up, that do make us feel as though we're moving towards something more meaningful, something that really does provide us with the growth, the stimulation, the rewards that we're looking for. So, you know, one of the things that I'm seeing about this combination of cards this week is, this is like trying it all, trying everything on. And there comes a point where you might feel like, I'm not getting what I need or what I deserve from a situation. So this could be your work, this could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could just be a situation that you've been gnawing away at and trying to work a way around. And it isn't working for you. It's not giving you what you need, and it's creating frustration, and it's making you feel powerless to change the status quo because you've tried everything. This is the release point. This is the point at which you go, right now, I can say I have tried it all and it hasn't worked out for me, or in future I'm going to go and move towards the things that are meaningful, the things that are going to enrich me. So it's like, you know, that we all have that friend or that acquaintance where we kind of put up with them, or they treat us mean. And we think, you know, I'm sort of thinking about the times when we did have a really great friendship, or, you know, and it's gone a bit sour. And you keep on with it, but they keep on kind of nibbling away at your self-esteem. This is the point at which you go, no more. I'm not doing this anymore because I do have a choice. I had a choice to do that. I'm powerless to change their behaviour. Like, I've tried, but then if I can't see them improving, if I can't get through to them, if they don't value me, then this is where I get my boots on and I walk out the door. This is where I move towards the tribe of people who do get me and do understand me, and I know they're out there. It's like taking your power back, isn't it? So you might spend the first part of this week licking your wounds, feeling a bit upset about something, feeling a little bit stuck, like I'm coming up against these obstacles. And then this is your spiritual power being unleashed, and you're going, I am going to, or I realize that I actually have far more power than I knew, and I am taking that power and I am walking, and enjoy seeing the back of me as I walk away from you, or this situation. I'm leaving it behind. Why do I have to put up with this? You know, it's that kind of thing. Okay, oh, so we're getting powerful, getting feisty this week. Now, particularly on the 8th of June, there could be some big developments in terms of what you suddenly see, you know, like the powerful revelation about what makes you feel empowered and taking that power. 8th of June, loves. So it's the 6th today. Is that Wednesday? It's going to be Wednesday, so look out for Wednesday. It looks like we're going to be, you know, either giving someone their marching orders, or we're going to be setting off in a new direction that has far more meaning for us. Let's have a look at this card. So this one is, yes, there's a power to transform. Something's coming to a head. Something's outlived its shelf life, its worthiness in our life. And we might be coming to some big conclusions this week. This feels like a big week, doesn't it? Those powerful feelings are going to be welling up within us, and we cannot deny them. We can't keep a lid on them anymore. It's like, boom, they're in our face. The moon is shining in your face so brightly, even though you had your blinkers on, you can see it. And it has the power to transform. And most of all, you have the power to transform your situation. You are not weak. You are not powerless. You're so powerful, you just don't even know. You just don't even realize just how powerful you are. So our angel message for the week is passion. What are you passionate about? What has tried to squash your passion, or who has tried to push that down and make you feel like your passions aren't worthy of the world? It says you were meant to live a life filled with passion, purpose, magic and miracles. So what are you most passionate about, and how can you do more of this? And I feel like the frustration is really good. The frustration is turning the dial up. Because without these tests, without these, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like an enlightening thing. It's not pleasant. This card is never about anything being pleasant. But it's very, very needed, because it shows us what it is that we want and what we don't want, because we need that contrast. So let's have a spirit animal for the week, angels. Who is our spirit guide this week? And it is the whale. So the whale speaks of hearing and speaking the truth. Yes, I'm loving how all of the messages are really lining up with one another. They're layering together, aren't they? Teaching, writing and speaking, building and growing a community, becoming the authority on a subject. So the whale has ancient wisdom, the whale dives deep, the whale is powerful. It's seen history unfolding. It's a very ancient animal. And we have this sense of the truth, the truth being spoken. Whale song, we're hearing the whale song, we're hearing the call of our soul. And look at that, we've got the whale in the water, us in the water, we have the power to, I think there may even be whales on this card. Is that a whale on, is that, oh no, that's the merperson's tail. It looks like a whale's tail. But it's like, you have got the power to move on, move towards what you do want. And your voice can never be silenced. It can't be pushed down. And, you might be feeling frustrated about that, but you're far more powerful than you know. So this is a big week, isn't it? Building a community. Yes, Julie, absolutely. If that's something that you want to do, it's there for you. Right, so because it was my birthday yesterday, and I keep going on about this, I'm going to have a pick a card reading with a difference, because it is pick a card, literally pick a card. So we have pick a card number 1. We've got the happy birthday, look, with a little lovely glitteriness on it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one. Who's that from? Oh, it's from my friend Tracy. So we have the beautiful flowers, the lovely watercolour flowers in the gold. Happy birthday. That is from Isaac, Stella's boyfriend. Oh, that's so cute. Number 2, And then number 3, we've got the cups of tea with the hearts on. Isn't that lovely? Who's that from? My mama. My mum and my stepdad. So 1, 2 or 3, loves. I'm going to pull away a little bit so you can see those. 1, 2 or 3. And these cards are what Estella got me from my birthday. So it's a whole birthday thing. So the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. I have wanted these for ages. They're gorgeous. Got a unicorn in the back of them. Can't beat a unicorn, can you? So I'm going to attempt to intuitively read these for you today, because I haven't really been acquainted with them. This is the first reading I'm doing with these cards. So you are honoured to be my first recipients of a reading with the cards. And I hope you enjoy them. So let's have a look. I know, right? Isn't she? She's such a love. She's spoilt me to absolute death the last few days. I've had a birthday that's gone on and on and on. It's been wonderful. I don't think I can top this birthday. Having the Jubilee celebrations as well for my birthday. Marianne, thank you so much for the stars. And good morning to Amanda, to Jackie Bradshaw. Oh, I've already said good morning to you. Elaine Sagan, Helen Gray. Chrissy Bonacorsi, thank you. Who else have I not said hello to? Deb Lyons. And Abina McGough. Shirley Park. Lisa Hopper. Liza Harris. And Kinga Magdalena, did I say good morning to you? Nimanshu, good morning, and Anne O'Donovan. Okay, I think I'm all caught up now. If I didn't say hello to you, then I do apologise. And Steph Annie is watching as well. Okay, so who chose number 1? I'm going to go with number 1 this morning. So, number 1, your message is patience, the foggy bog. No one likes a foggy bog, do they? Because it's a dank, wet, dreary place to be. And it says patience. So this is a perfect card for me as I patiently wait for my books to arrive. And remember, we had the message of patience, patience, power, power and patience. Waiting for something or feeling like we're stuck. So you might feel like this stalk stuck in a bog. One leg stuck in a bog and you're kind of stuck. But patience is everything, because look, as the fog is clearing, there's this beautiful sunbeam shining through there. Isn't that gorgeous? So I just feel like this week, if you chose number 1 like me, this is a week for you to take your time. This is a week we're still in Mercury shadow period, where Mercury is not fully back to where it started when it went retrograde. So if you're strongly ruled by Mercury, as I am, and all of us have got the influence of Mercury in some way in our birth chart, then this is about doing things right. It's about checking things over. It's about carefully going through, working on your strategy, reflecting back on how well you did last month or things that you want to improve. The universe is holding you in a state of balance. And sometimes we don't like balance because it makes us wait. It means we can't go tearing off into the distance, running at a rate of knots. But actually, it's good for us because it's teaching us something. And it's a wonderful medicine. It doesn't taste very nice, but it's important. It's something that we need. Okay, so what is the patience teaching you? That is the question. That is the question that you've got to ask yourself. And while you're in the fog, looking at the fog, maybe you're not noticing that the sun's coming, shining through, and the fog will clear, it will burn away. The sun will make sure of that. And when the sun comes out, all bets are off. That the world is being warmed again, and you've got all this amazing potential to move forward, but just not this week. So instead of getting frustrated, I feel like the message for you guys is just stay in the patience, stay in the balance. Ask the universe, what would you have me do while I'm hanging around here in this state of balance? Okay, so number 2. This is energy with the fire spirit. So look at that. So this goes back to our 8s. And so she's got the power in her hands to make fire. She's got the power in her hands to create the energy in her life that she wants. And you might be feeling powerless at the moment, but you're soon going to realise, especially by the end of the week, that you have far more power at your fingertips than you realised. The power to move towards what you're passionate about. The passion is in your hands. Imagine if she put those two flames of passion together. She's going to have all of this colour, isn't she? She's looking ahead of her. She's not seeing just how much passion she has in her hands. But she's going to see soon, because some transformation is occurring. So I feel as though those of you who chose number 2, you're moving faster, quicker than the rest of us with number 1. Because we've still got some thinking and mulling over to do with being held in this place, in this wait state for a reason. But the fire spirit energy is saying to the number 2s, get going and get gone, get out of here. You've learnt your lessons, you know what you're passionate about. Get on with it. What are you waiting for? The power is in your fingertips. Why don't you just have a look at your hands for a moment and just say, maybe your hands are the key to your future, are the key to unlock the door of whatever you're waiting behind, because your hands can create so much. It's in your hands, my loves. Oh, I'm getting like burning sensation in the top of my head. That's my angels telling me. Right on. That is absolutely right on. Okay, number 3 with the coffee cups. Your message is, oh my goodness, butterfly spirit transformation. Look, if there's all these different symbols of transformation for you guys. And so I feel like there's an evolution here. Like number 1's, you're still waiting to get the call, to find out what to do next. You're still soaking up, marinating in the lesson. Wait for it, wait for it. This one, you've got the power in your hands. What are you going to do? Here, you ain't got no choice. You are transforming. You're coming out of this phase. You're out of it. You're heading towards this. You've got to go. And there's the transform card. We've got all the passion in there of the orange of the sacral chakra. We got the passion. And it's number 8. Oh, I didn't look at the numbers on those. I couldn't see them very well. That is a number 8. You are right. So my goodness. So we got 3 8s for you. If you chose number 3, the shell is opening, revealing the pearl, revealing your luster, revealing your wings. You are cooked. You're ready. The transformation is complete. She's got the pearl in her hand. What's she going to do with all of that power? What are you going to do with all of that transformation? You better get on it. You better get on with it. So let's have a look at the numbers of these other 2. This one is number 17, which adds up to 8. Interesting. All these 8s this week. My, my, my. And this one is the number 18. So we have an 8 in all of the cards. It's just that this is... it adds up to 9, and 9 is always like you're nearly there but not quite. You guys are there. Number 1s, I'll see you next week. Let's catch up and I'll tell you where you're at next. We're okay with that though, aren't we? We're fine with that. And I'm loving all the 8s today. Yes, so much power. So the 8th of June, I can't wait to see what happens. Do let me know. Do let me know if anything comes to pass, if there's anything exciting that goes on for you. Because 8 seems to be like an important number for us all this week. So, my loves, thank you so much for joining me. Those of you who ordered the Spirit Animal Deck and Guidebook will be coming soon. As soon as the guidebooks arrive from Parcel Force, I'll be on them. I've got all the envelopes ready, waiting, shipping labels all ready. I'll be there shipping them out to you, and you'll get an email notification. And everybody who's joining me for Animal Magic on Thursday or wants to join me, I posted a link in the comments. I sent you an email with all the joining instructions, so look at all of your spam and junk mail folders, because it'll be in there if you haven't got it in your normal email folder. Thank you so much, everyone. Have an absolutely wonderful week. Thank you again for all your love and kind words. I really appreciate it. And take care. Lots of love and angel blessings.